Hello everyone and welcome to the Kukuli Bushcraft channel. Okay, so we're going to look at a couple of French knives today. I'm sure you're all familiar with les Opinel. So I used to use these for hiking, camping, a little bit of wood carving back in the days before I'd even heard of the word bushcraft. So this is what I used to use when I was young. I used to take one to work in my pocket. Because I knew that they were easily available in the UK where I lived, and also good value for money and a decent quality knife. So a lot of you will have seen this before, but flat grind. This one's a stainless one. It's got this really smart little collar on. You just twist that and it's locked. And also, I'm sure they didn't used to have this, but they've got another little groove at the bottom where you can lock them shut. I'm quite sure they didn't used to have that years and years ago, but yeah, it's a good system, and you've got a decent blade that's fairly easy to sharpen. But my mate Tom, who's French, who I work with, who's recently come back from France, says not everybody in France actually uses these. There's also other ones like this. So I don't know the name of the manufacturer. It says Brevet Depot, made in France. Brevet Depot. I'll be crucifying that pronunciation, by the way. That means patent pending, and the only other thing that it says on there is carbone, carbon steel. But we've got a very similar lock. So here on the Opinel, you can see there's only one of these little ridges, whereas on the other one we've got two. And you can actually twist the lock in two different directions, whereas with the Opinel it only works in one. But to lock it shut, I don't know how well that's going to pick up, but to lock it shut, you've actually got a smaller groove on that one, so the lock up isn't. Let's see if I can show you a bit better. You can't really see it so well on the Opinel because there's metal behind, but you've got the groove there for the lock up as compared to that, so the lock up on this isn't quite as secure. So right, so other differences. The handles, Opinel has got a beech handle, so slightly different shape. This looks like olive wood to me, but yeah, different shape, but very, very similar knives. So this is carbon steel. Looks very, very much similar in edge geometry to the Opinel, but a slightly different shape. So the Opinel, and this is the number 8 by the way, I didn't mention, has got a little bit of a clip point, whereas this one has got more of a drop point, and I think the grain on that handle looks really nice, aesthetically at least. I mean, beech is a really good, practical, tough wood to use, but yeah, I think this one looks really, really nice. I think the lock on the Opinel is actually better though. So yeah, I just thought you might be interested to know that it's not just Opinel that they have in France. And also I've seen other similar knives around the Mediterranean, not necessarily with the same kind of lock, but for everyday work knives you see a lot of things like this in Spain, in Portugal. Yeah, well, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Please give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you all again soon for another Kukuli Bushcraft video. Bye for now.